Hey, what's up guys? I am here with the deck profile, and sorry I couldn't upload again. Just been really busy with midterms again. It's been a really busy week, and yeah, it kind of sounds like excuses, but I prioritize school over Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah, it just hasn't worked out for me, and I also work as well, so the times for me to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And record, haven't been there. But I have a deck profile. I'm free right now, so might as well just throw this deck profile out there. And I'll just upload a couple replays later on after the deck profile, just to give you guys something. But yeah, I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading. But anyways, let's just get on with this deck profile. And yeah, let's do this. So I run two Gimmick Puppet Shadow Feeler, or what people like to call it, the Human Centipede. Uh, I don't blame them. These Gimmick Puppets are really creepy. But yeah, I run two of them. Three Gimmick Puppet Magnadolls. Two Clockwork Shigigami, or no, Gear Spring Spirit. I'll just reading off the card, and then in the bottom text it says Gear Spring Spirit, but well, it doesn't matter. Two Gear Spring Spirit, three Gimmick Puppet Jury Doll, two Machina Fortress, one Tekton Jinzo, one Machina Gear Frame, one Gimmick Puppet Egghead, two Gimmick Puppet Scissor Arms, and one Gen X Allied Burman. For spells, we run one Allure of Darkness, three Trade-ins, one Dark Hole, two Reasoning, excellent card to open up first hand in your first hand. Three Junk Puppets, one Foolish Burial, two Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force. Surprisingly, it's a really excellent card for this deck. Two Infernal Reckless Summons, one Limiter Removal, two Forbidden Lance. For the traps, we have Threatening Roar, Torrential Tribute, and two Trap Stuns. Now onto the extra deck, we have Star Eater, Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree, Black Rose Dragon, Chaos XIZ, or Chaos Exceed, Coach Lord Ultima Trainer, number C40, or Chaos 40, Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings, number C15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Hunter, Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis, two number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Strings, one Felgrand, two number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, one Gear Gigan X, one number 101, and to round it off, one Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. So I'll just kind of briefly go over the pros and cons. So like the pros of this deck is like you could get out rank 8s pretty easily. That's one excellent point. They're all machines, so you have access to limiter removal, which is a really excellent card for machines to, you know, kind of OTK at sometimes if you have the right hand and the right field. There's that. Like I said before, rank 8s, you could have access to Felgrand, which I believe is one of the best XC cards right now, along with like 101 and Exciton Knight. But yeah, Felgrand is such a really good card. And another pro I would say is that these Chaos rank up Chaos cards, they are actually really potent in this deck. The reason is because of Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Like after you detach material Gimmick Puppet Strings, every monster on face-up monster on the field gets a string counter, and then you activate this to rank up into its Chaos Exceed, and then its Chaos Exceed reads, when this card is special summoned, destroy all monsters on the field with string counters, and if you do, destroy a monster with this effect, draw one card, then inflict to your opponent equal to the highest original attack among those destroyed monsters. So that's a really excellent combo play, or one of your big combo plays in this deck, and it just completely wipes out the field to, you know, swing the game over to your advantage. So that's another really good point of this deck. The Chaotic Seeds are actually really good. And plus you get access to Coach Lord Ultimate Trainer, which is a pretty excellent card for, you know, draw power and all that. And plus it can't be targeted, so that's a really good card. Another thing I would say is Machina Fortress. Like, Machina Fortress overall is such an excellent boss monster that it's just, whenever you could run this in a machine deck, it's just really good. And that's just another pro, I would say. And yeah, just a bunch of draw cards for, you know, added consistency. However, that kind of leads to the cons, I would say. The cons, you have a lot of level 8s in the deck, so consistency issues are kind of there. That's why you run like trade-ins and Machina Fortress to kind of, you know, balance out those consistency issues, because sometimes you just open up with a bunch of level 8s in your hand and no trade-in, no Machina Fortress, no gear frame to search out for Machina Fortress, and then it just gets really cloggy, I would say. And on that point, these level 4 monsters, they're kind of really important in the deck, because that's your, like, first turn, basically. Because if you don't get these cards for the level 4's first turn, you're kind of like in a jam, because this deck requires a bunch of combo pieces together and a bunch of setup in order to go into your further combos. So that's another really bad part I would say about this deck. And I guess some cons is that the boss monster gimmick puppets don't have a way to, you know, protect themselves, and this deck is so jam-packed and so oriented about you know, getting your big plays off and trying to, you know, overwhelm your opponent, I would say, that sometimes if they just draw into that dark hole, it's kind of over, because you waste your entire hand just to get that one play off. And this deck doesn't, you know, have a counter attack to it, because there's no real, you know, top decking card that could really save you late in the game. So I would say that's another con, just that there's no card to save your butt later in the game, and that the boss monsters don't really have something to, you know, protect themselves. So that's really bad. But overall, I would say this is a pretty okay build. That Tekton Jinzo though, like, Jinzo is just so amazing in this deck, because you will always have that tribute fodder with Duridol. That's the main card you want to get in your deck, or get out of your deck to the grave. So you'll most likely always have tribute fodder when you have Jinzo, and once you bring Jinzo out, that's just, sometimes it's game over for your opponent. But yeah, this is kind of the deck profile. Just kind of did something a little different with the deck profile instead of, like, you know, explaining some cards and whatnot. But overall, I would say this is a really fun deck to play, actually. Sometimes you just overwhelm your opponent to the point where they can't really play anymore, especially if you have Jinzo out. So I would say it's a pretty fun deck. Try it out yourself. And yeah, let me know what you guys have, any suggestions. And yeah, this is deck profile, and be sure to subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.